Emotion plays a major role in influencing our behavior. Life would be dreary without feelings like joy and sorrow, excitement and disappointment, love and fear, hope and dismay. Emotion adds color and spice to life. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This video is about dealing with emotions in everyday life. Let's go into the topic. Emotions are feelings such as happiness, disappointment and sorrow that generally have both physiological and cognitive elements that influence behavior. The word emotion is derived from the Latin word emuva, which means to stir up or to excite. Emotion can be understood as an agitated or excited state of our mind and body. Emotional experiences are associated with some instincts. Every emotional experience is associated with one or the other innate instinct. An emotion is created under the influence of an instinctive excitement. One can experience emotion of anger only after riding on the instinctive waves of pugnacity or combat. Emotions are the product of perception. Perception of a proper stimulus, object or situation, is needed to start an emotional experience. The organic changes within the body, favorable or unfavorable, then, may intensify the emotional experience. Emotions bring physiological changes. Every emotional experience involves many physical and physiological changes in the organism. Some of the changes which express themselves as overt behavior are easily observable. For example, the heart beating, reddened eyes, flushed cheeks, choke in the voice, or an attack on an emotion-produced stimulus. In addition to these easily observable changes, there are internal physiological changes, for example changes in the circulation of blood, impact on the digestive system and changes in the functioning of some glands like adrenal glands. The core of an emotion is feeling. Feeling and emotions, both are affective experiences. There is only the difference of degrees. After perceiving a thing or a situation, pleasure or displeasure feelings can be created. There may be some intensity or degree of strength in these feelings. You should learn to identify the emotion. Be aware of how you feel. When you have a negative emotion, such as anger, try to name what you're feeling. For example, that guy Ian in my study group makes me so mad. I get so jealous when I see that guy with my ex. I feel afraid whenever I have to walk past those bullies. Don't hide how you feel from yourself. You might not want to broadcast your feelings to other people, like your ex, for example, or that guy in your study group who is making you mad. But don't suppress your feelings entirely. Simply naming the feeling is a lot better than pretending not to have it, or exploding without thinking. Know why you feel the way you do. Figure out what happened that got you feeling the way you do. For example, whenever we do group projects, Ian finds a way to take all the credit for other people's work. Our teacher thinks Ian's the star of the team, even though he never has his own ideas. Even though the bullies don't pick on me, I see what they do to other people and it worries me. Don't blame. Being able to recognize and explain your emotions isn't the same as blaming someone or something for the way you feel. Your ex probably isn't seeing someone new as a way to get back at you, and the guy who takes credit for your work might not even realize what he is doing. How you feel when these things happen comes from inside you. Your feelings are there for a reason, to help you make sense of what's going on. Accept all your emotions as natural and understandable. Don't judge yourself for the emotions you feel. It's normal to feel them. Acknowledging how you feel can help you move on, so don't be hard on yourself. Here is how you should take action. Once you've processed what you're feeling, you can decide if you need to express your emotion. Sometimes it's enough to just realize how you feel, but other times you'll want to do something to feel better. Think about the best way to express your emotion. Is this a time when you need to gently confront someone else? Talk over what you're feeling with a friend? Or work off the feeling by going for a run? For example, it won't solve anything to show my anger to Ian. It may even make him feel more superior. But my feelings tell me that I need to avoid getting in another situation where he takes control over a project. I'll hold my head high around my ex, then I'll put on some sad songs and have a good cry in my room to help me release my feelings and eventually let go. My fear of being around those bullies is a sign that they have gone too far. Perhaps I should talk about what's going on with a school counselor. Learn how to change your mood. At a certain point, you'll want to shift from a negative mood into a positive one. Otherwise, your thinking may get stuck on how bad things are, and that can drag you down into feeling worse. Try doing things that make you happy, even if you don't feel like it at the time. For example, you might not be in the mood to go out after a breakup, but going for a walk or watching a funny movie with friends can lift you out of that negative space. Build positive emotions. Positive feelings create a sense of happiness and well-being. Make it a habit to notice and focus on what's good in your life, even the little things, like the praise your dad gave you for fixing his bookshelves or how great the salad you made for lunch tastes. Noticing the good things even when you're feeling bad can help you shift the emotional balance from negative to positive. Seek support. Talk about how you're feeling with a parent, trusted adult, or a friend. They can help you explore your emotions and give you a fresh way of thinking about things. And nothing helps you feel more understood and cared for than the support of someone who loves you for who you are. Exercise. Physical activity helps the brain produce natural chemicals that promote a positive mood. Exercise also can release stress buildup and help you from staying stuck on negative feelings. Get help with difficult emotions. Sometimes, no matter what you do, you can't shake a tough emotion. If you find yourself stuck in feelings of sadness or worry for more than a couple of weeks, or if you feel so upset that you think you might hurt yourself or other people, you may need extra help.